Yeah, okay. Any questions on top down?
Yes. The Judas swing, I forgot it. What is Judas or the Judas swing?
That's just AMD.
I don't know.
That's another name for AMD.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right, okay. No questions. Now let's go to risk management. Risk management. So for risk management, you can, if you want to calculate, okay, first of all, let's go back. Now, this is why I was, what I think I was talking about, who was I talking to? What's his name? The other guy in the group, about pairs. He was asking me which pairs should I trade, or all of that. And I was saying you need to find your own pair that you like, which suit your personality. Are you the kind of person who likes volatility pairs, volatile pairs, okay, where you are going to have a 20 to 30 pip stop loss, or you want the normal pairs where you can have maybe 10 to 15, or you want the low volatile pair, that way you can have a 5 to 10 pip stop loss. This is up to you. You need to, this is all up to you, your personality, okay. But still, risk management is the same. Risk management is the same when it comes to this. Whether you're trading volatile pairs or less volatile pairs, it's the same thing. Let's look for an example here of something that we can use. I prefer using EU. Okay, now we have this formulas here. So let's see what happened yesterday. So there was this BMS today here. This one. This was the BMS. And then this was the order block in premium. This one. Order block in premium. So today, let's say you woke up, depending on what time you woke up. So you were looking for a setup around in this order block here. Right. So price came back to premium here, to the order block, and the broke market structure with the type 2 reversal. But this was, now, this is also something that you should be look out for. Sometimes you get something like this. Right. But if you go, since we use 15 minutes and 5 minutes, sometimes there was an order block here. No, okay, let me actually use the type 2 one, the type 2 reversal. Right. And this was the BMS, and this is the order block, right? But this order block was mitigated on 5 minutes. There was a lower high on 5 minutes here, a return to order block. So now this order block is mitigated. Even this one here, let's say it was a big order block, it's mitigated. But on top here, there's a fresh order block up here. There's a fresh one here. So this, when price went to do the type 2, it failed to go to the order block. So sometimes what they do is this will be engineered liquidity. This will be engineered liquidity, so that they can now do this. They can come back, do a stop hunt, return to order block, then they drop. That's what happened here. That's the setup. Well, the setup looks like this. And then this was the mitigation here. Then now they went up for those highs. But those highs were the Asian highs. No, they were not. Okay. So they're not going to make it easy for you guys every day. They will not. But anyway, let's look for a setup here. When price came back here, was there a setup? Higher high, higher low, higher high. BMS. Okay, that was a BMS there. This was the BMS. So higher high, higher low, higher high BMS. So you would have sold anyway here, even on this fair value gap here. You would have sold on this fair value gap. And then your stop loss would have been 6, but it's maybe for me to, that's too tight for me, just in case. So what I would do is I'll put my stop loss above the Asian highs, just in case. So I'll put 10 pips. 10 pips. Right. So let's see, you see the setup forming, right? And you saw that you're going to use a 10 pip stop loss. What you can do is you can use this website here. Where is it? This one here. You can use my FX book, Forex calculator. You can use this to calculate the risk. So now for the risk, you always need to, you need to risk 2% of your account. You need to risk 2% of your account. If you want to learn discipline, if you want to learn discipline in the markets, even when you have a small account, stick to 2% per day. Why? Because if you are a junkie and you don't practice risk management, one day when your account goes to $100,000, you can lose it in one day. So you need to practice risk management, proper risk management. For me, I risk 2% per day of my account, 2% per day. Per week, 10%. So every day, 2%. In 1 week, 10%. Yeah. That's my risk. I'm risking 2% per day. That 2% per day, I'm not going to risk it all at once. I will not risk all of it at once. I'm going to split it. That's what I'm going to teach you now. So let's say, for example, I don't know, you guys, I don't know your accounts, but anyway, let's start with the smallest account, $50. So for some of you, right, this is the first time learning ICT, so you're not really experienced yet with ICT, so you don't want to risk a lot of money. So let's say you put $50, risk 2%. Stop loss for that setup, it was what, 10 pips. Also, the reason why you need to backtest your pays is so that you can see the stop loss that you can have. So if you know that your normal stop loss for EU is 10 pips, you can just put 10 pips here. If you are trading GJ and your normal stop loss is about 15 pips or 20, then you can put 15 here or 20. So what you do is you would come here and look for GJ. You click GJ here, then you put 15 pips. Right. Anyway, but we are on EU. Is EU now? EU. Right. Our stop loss was 10 pips, right? Yeah. For me, that's my normal stop loss. Contract size. This is for what is it? What's the standard account? Yeah, standard account and micro account. Standard account and micro account. So for a standard account, this standard account, what does this mean? For a 0.01 lot, every pip is 10 cents, right? Yeah. Yeah, correct, yes. For a standard account, which is this one, if you enter with 0.01, every pip is 10 cents. 10 cents. So if it moves 10 pips, it's $1. For a micro account, it's going to be 1,000 here. It's going to be 1,000. For a 0.01 lot, your 1 pip is going to be 0.01 cents. Yeah, that's this. That's this. Right. So since you are using a standard account, it means for every pip in a 0.01 lot is going to be 10 cents. So then now you come and calculate. So what? So now it means you're going to risk $1. And your lot size is going to be 0.01. So now when you go back to that setup, that we saw, you are going to risk, you're going to use 0.01 lot and you're risking $1. That's what you're going to be doing. If your account was $100, so you're going to be risking what? $2. And you're going to enter with 0.02. But don't enter with 0.02 at once. Do not enter with 0.02 at once. Why? Because sometimes you can get stopped out. Sometimes you can get stopped out. What do I mean? But I think I explained this. Sometimes you buy here for this order block, stop loss here, and then the price goes up and then it comes and takes you out. So if you had risked all of this 2% at once, it means you can't trade it again at the end of the day. You are done for the day. So that's why if your risk is $2, what you can do is you can enter with 0.01 here, and you have the remaining 0.01, so that in case they stop you out and give you a new setup here, you can now enter again with the remaining 0.01. And then now when price goes to 30 pips, you can recover what you lost in the morning. You can recover what you lost. Let's go to the big guys. Let's say you have a $500 account or even 600. Calculate, you are going to be risking. So in a day, you're going to be risking $12. This is for compound. This is for when you are compounding your account. Compounding your account slowly. Don't be greedy. Okay, you have to compound your account very slow. I'm looking for that. That's the word I'm looking for. Gambling. Yeah, do not gamble. No gambling in the market. No gambling. You're going to compound your account very slow. So now let's see this setup, right? You saw the setup. You're going to be risking $12, and your loss size is 0.12. Do not enter with 0.12 all of it at once. Never do that. You have to split this. Split it into 4, right? Into maybe 0.04 by 3 or 0.03 by 4. Okay. So in the morning, what you can do is you can enter 2 trades with 0.03 and 0.03. You are risking $6. So just in case they take you out, you still have $6 more. You still have another 0.06 to enter your trade. So if you bought here and they take you out, you still have the remaining 0.06. Then you enter again with the remaining 0.06, and now price goes about maybe 100 pips. Then now you can, at least you have, what is it? $60 profit. And you can take out, what did you lose in the morning? You lost about what? How much did you lose in the morning? $6, yeah, I think $6. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's $6, yeah. So you can recover everything that you lost in the morning. You can recover what you lost. Even if your account is big, let's say you are now $2,000, same thing, you need to, so it means you are going to be risking $40 per day. $40 per day, yeah. And your lot size is 0.4. Same thing, you can split it. Because sometimes you have a setup in London and another setup in New York. So you don't want to risk all of it in London. So what you can do is you can enter 0.1 in London or 0.2. Then in New York, another 0.2. But this one will be now at break even. Or you took out maybe you took out some partials. You took out 0.15 and you're now left with 0.05. Yeah. So you should always split. Or sometimes the market is a mess. They're just doing seek and destroy. So if you risk all of this at once and they take you out, you can't trade again. You cannot trade again. That's why you need to if you are trading two or three pairs, let's say you're also trading gold, you can say 0.2 on EU, and then gold also 0.2. But this one, you have to calculate the risk, because I think your stop loss has to be big. It needs to be 20, 25 pips. So you have to calculate this again, recalculate this. Yeah. So you can do EU 0.2 and gold 0.2. You can do this. If you are trading more pairs, again, you can split. If you are trading 4 pairs, let's say there's GU also, and there's NU or CAD JPY. So you can do 0.1 here, 0.1 here, 0.1 here, 0.1. So meaning on every pair, you're risking $10, $10, $10, $10, $10 on every pair. So even if these guys, they take you out, let's say you lose here, then you lose on GU, then you lose on NU, CJ, then now you're left with gold. Gold can go to 100 pips. So you can get at least $100 in a day. You can recover all that you lost. So you lost $30. At the end of the day, you have $70 profit. Always split. Always split. But if you decide to risk all of this at once, please make sure that if you buy here and you stop loss and you are risking all of this. If you are targeting 50 pips, if this thing goes to 25 pips, take some partials, take out 0.2, it'll be left with 0.2. If it goes to like 40 pips, take out another 0.2. Then now the remaining 0.1 will go to your TP. Always take partial because the market is cruel. Sometimes they can just go up here, then come out and take you out. Okay, so always take partials. Always take partials. You should always say at least if you are trading a pair, for example, I'm giving an example here. You are trading gold. Gold minimum per day, minimum movement per day is about what? About 80 pips minimum. Yeah. So what you can do is if you're going to be buying here, what you can do, you can say first TP 30 pips, second 60, third 80, then another 100. So if you enter with 0.04, when your price gets to 30 pips, you take out 0.1, 60 pips 0.1 again, 80 pips 0.1, and then you are left with 0.1 to swing it. You can swing the rest of the 0.1. Always take out partials because the market can just come back down and take you out. And always be moving your stop loss. Always move your stop loss also. When you take out the first TP here, when price goes to your first TP, take out partials and move your stop loss to break even, just in case price comes down here. Okay. Also, if you are, let's say you're just greedy and you are selling here. Okay. You enter with 0.4. If price goes to your TP, let's say you're targeting 40 pips here, and price is now at 30 pips. What you can do is you can move your stop loss to break even. Right. Now, the same risk that you were willing to lose in the morning here, you can now take the same risk to another pair. Since now this trade is now safe, we are now safe here. It's safe. Even if they come back, you are safe. You can now risk the same $40 in another pair. If you saw another setup, you can now go to the same another pair and then you risk the same $40. That's how you can do it. Once this moves to 20 pips, 30 pips, move to break even and then take the same risk and risk another pair. If again you are lucky that day and you buy here, let's say this was in London Open, and then before even London, let's say before London, what is it? London lunchtime, price moves a lot. Then you put your stop loss to break even. Then before London lunch, you have another setup. Then you buy here, the same risk here. If price goes to about 30 pips, you move to stop loss to break even again. Now in the afternoon, you can now buy again because you are still risking the same $40. You have not lost anything. You have not lost anything because you are moving your stop loss to break even. So all of these were TP. You took TP here, you can still risk the same $40 in another pair in New York. That's how you do the risk management. What else? Anything else? So it's splitting this, moving your stop loss to break even, and what else? Always knowing your pairs, know the normal stop loss. So let's say, for example, here for 2,000, you are trading well, let's just give GJ, and for GJ your normal stop loss is 20 pips. But it's a volatile pair, so it means you're going to be risking. So as you can see now, your stop loss, your lot size is now different. The lot size is now different now. It's now 0.21 because you are trading a volatile pair. If you were trading gold, where is gold? Where is XAU? It's this one here. This one sometimes goes, sometimes your stop loss gets to 25 pips, 25 to be honest, because it's volatile. It means now, no, what's happening here? Oh, I made a mistake here. So 100,000, right? Yeah, no, wait. Yeah, it's supposed to be this, yeah. So for gold, you're going to be losing $40, you enter with 0.16. But this thing is good because this thing can give you even $200 profit. You risk $40, you get $200 in a day or even 300. I think today they moved about 350 pips today. So even if you risk $40, you can still get a lot. That's the good thing about gold. So you need to know your pairs. What is the average stop loss per day, average daily range, average stop loss, so that you know how to calculate your stop loss in your risk management. So you can use this website, or you can use some app. There are some apps on Play Store or Apple Store. You can use them. They can also, I think, what's the other name? I think it's called Steen or something. Let's see. Yeah, this one. This one. You can use this one. It's also an Apple. Yeah, you can use this one also to calculate. Yeah, I think that is all for risk management. Now, if you are those guys who like to gamble, those gambling, I'm now talking to the gamblers. If you are going to be gambling, please, I advise you to have 2 separate accounts. Have one account that you compound, a compound account that you practice strict risk management, and then have a gambling account. This is the one that you can risk whatever you want. You can just put $50 and risk all of it at once. All of it at once. You can do this in the gambling account. But for a compound account, stick to risk management. Also, you can have 2 accounts for these guys here. These guys, you can have 2 accounts. One for day trading, and one for swing trading. So for day trading, that's for you're using your 1 hour, 15 minutes. For swing trading, you are catching the 4-hour lower low, lower highs, or you are catching a 4-hour reversal. So you are buying on the daily higher low. You're only buying and selling on here. For the swing, you're buying and selling here. That's for the swing. So at least you are targeting 200, 300 pips. You are targeting 400, 500 pips. That's what you're targeting. That's for swing. Yeah, so you can have 2 accounts, one for swing, one for day trading. Yeah. Then for those gambling, yeah, like I said, for gambling, I know one guy who likes to gamble. This guy will just risk $1,000 at once, $1,000 at once. Even if he has a $3,000 account, he can risk $1,000 at once. And you enter with, when he enters if you look at his charts, there's so many bars, like these bars of entries. It will be like that. But he's a gambler. That's how he is. So yeah, I think this is what you can do. If you want to gamble, use a separate account if you want to gamble. But the thing with gambling, that one thing I don't like about gambling is that sometimes in the beginning you can be winning a lot. Win. You can take $50 to 1,000 in one day. You can do that, gambling. But one day now, when your account is like $100,000, or you have a $500,000 account, man, because you are used to gambling, you can lose all of this at once. You can lose all of this in one day. I know guys who have lost this in one day because of gambling. One guy took his account from $100, I think, to about 26,000 in 8 months. I think it was 8 months, yeah. In 8 months with strict management. Then one day he decided to go crazy, and he lost all of this in one day. He lost all of it in one day because he decided to do gambling. One thing about the market, the day that you decide to gamble, to throw your risk management in the bin, that's the day they take you out. That's the day that they will take you out. Whenever you say, okay, today I'm going to risk more than 2%, today let me risk 50%, that's the day that they will take you out. I'm telling you, they will take you out. And what also happens, sometimes this will happen also. That day when you decide to do you risk too much. This will be the order block. You buy here, and your stop loss will be here. Then you risk. Let's say you're risking, your account is 1,000. You're risking about $500. Then they'll start to range. They'll start to do this. Yeah, profit, loss, profit, $100 profit, come down here, $400 loss, $100 profit, come down to like $400 loss. Once you see this, your emotions will be like, okay, you think I'm okay. I think I was wrong. Then you get out at negative $400 because they are playing with your money. Then once they do this, then they go up. That's how the market is. So you need to stick to your risk management. I have done this. I'm talking from experience here. I've done this before. Every time I decide to throw the risk management in the bin and just risk a lot of money, that's the day they take me out. Oh, that's the day they'll start to range. They'll do chop, seek and destroy. That's the day they'll do seek and destroy. And my entry was here. Profit loss, profit loss. So yeah, so we just stick to risk management, please. Compound your account very slow, very slow. All right. Any questions on risk management?
Yes. Contract size and leverage, is it the same thing?
No. It's not.
Okay.
This is a standard account, then there's a micro account. Okay, yeah. So for those guys who are not experienced yet, right, with what I taught you. So here's the thing, guys. What I taught you, right? Everything that I taught you is going to it will take you about 1 to 3 months to master all of it. For those guys who were, it was the first time learning ICT, it will take about 1 to 3 months. Those guys who knew ICT before and just wanted to refine their strategy, I think for you guys, it can take you 1 month. Yeah. So it's going to take 1 to 3 months to master. I think it takes about 1 to 6 months to clearly master a strategy, to master everything, to master it. But for some of you, it might take you 1 to 3 months. So so for the next 1.5 months, this is where where you're going to practice. This is where you practice now. All this time, I gave you all the pieces of a puzzle one by one. I was giving one by one, every piece one by one. Then now I showed you how to put all the pieces together. But now you are going to go and you have to put your own you have to go and build your own puzzle now. And sometimes it's not going to be easy. So if you don't want to practice in a demo, because I know demo, right? Demo, there's no emotions. What you can do, please use a micro account. Please use a micro account. Okay, if you don't want to use a demo, use a micro account. What is a micro account? A micro account is when for a 0.01 lot, every pip is going to be 0.01 cent. So for 10 pips, you are risking 10 cents. That's what you're risking. Okay. So if you are targeting 50 pip TP, if you enter with 0.01, your profit is going to be 50 cents. But this is good when you're still learning. This is good when you're still learning, when you're still trying to put all the pieces of the puzzle together, when you're still trying to learn your type of setup. Are you the breaker guy? Are you the mitigation guy? Are you the LP guy? It's all up to you. Are you the order block fair value gap guy? It depends with you. So now for the next 1 or 2 months, you're going to be now finding what kind of a trader are you. Are you the junkie who likes to trade 1 minute? Or are you the one who prefers 5 minutes and 15 minutes? Are you the swing trader? Are you the day trader? Are you a scalper? All of these things, I think that's up to you now. So if you are going to be experimenting on all these things, please at least use a micro account. Use a micro account. You won't lose a lot of money. Why? Because at least for a micro account, if you put $50 and your stop loss is always 10 pips, right? It means you have to enter 500 trades to lose this, to blow this. And there's no way you're going to blow $50 by 500 trades. Never. You never get to, even with everything that I've told you, you won't even get to 100 trades of losses. You never get to 100. As long as you're sticking to risk management, you are doing your plan, you are journaling. Also, journaling is very important. You need to journal your trades. At the end of the day, you enter your trades. What did you see? Why did you enter? What happened? Was it a loss or win? Why did you lose? Why did you win? All those things. If you are doing those things, there is no way you would lose 100 trades you would lose 100 conservative trades. Never. You would never use 100 trades. Never. So that's why it's good to use a micro account to master your strategy, to master if you are the breaker guy, if you want to master the breakers, then you can use a micro account. But if you have money, let's say you are one of those people who have a lot of money, then you can use you can use a standard account. You can do that if you have a lot of money. If you don't mind losing a lot of money, you can use a standard account. But if you are not sure about your strategy yet, your top down, whether you are the breaker guy, the mitigation guy, the LP guy, or you trade everything. If you are going to be experimenting for the next 1 or 2 months, at least use a micro account. Because you can let, because if you take 100 trades, this is $10. You can learn a lot from these 100 trades. You can learn a lot from this. You can learn a lot. Even if you blow $10, you still have $40 left. You still have 40. Yeah. But you would have learned a lot from these 100 trades. A lot. Yeah. So that's one thing I recommend. If you don't want to use a demo, use a micro account. Micro account. That's the one I used when I started trading. In my whole entire trading career, I think I've lost less than $200. Even when I was experimenting, I lost less than 200. Why? Because I always use the micro account. Because I did not want to lose a lot of money. So this is where I was experimenting, all my experiments. So I lost less than 200. I know my cousin, I think, lost about $2,000. Yeah, because he was using a standard account. He was like, man, you need to risk more. You need to, don't be afraid. But no. When you are not sure, use a micro account and learn from it. Then later on, you can now, once you have mastered maybe you are the breaker guy, you have mastered your breakers. Now you can go to your standard account now. You can now start to risk more because now you have perfected your trading plan. You know everything about it. So that's what I recommend for now. But it all depends with you. Right. Any other question?
Yes. So how do you do this? When you mark the charts, do you clear the charts every day or how do you handle this?
I don't, wait, let me see. Where's the chart? The chart.
When I draw 2 days on the chart, sometimes I see nothing. too many blocks and also.
Not really. Okay. Well, what you can also do this. Okay, this is my other broker, right? This is the other broker that I'm. This is for this one. I'm trading only cryptocurrency. So what I did, I have two charts here. It's the same chart. One is 4 hour though. One I look at 4 hour. I'm looking 4 hour. Always a 4 hour look. This is my daily high, daily low. We've been ranging here. And this is for my entries. So I don't really. Mm-hmm. The only time I clear things is if all those areas have been mitigated. That's when I clear things. For example, right? This is an example from today. This is EG, right? This is EG here. In the morning, when price was here, I marked all this buy side here. I marked this order block. I marked this, all of this. I was marking all of this. But when they came down here and took all this sell side liquidity, now I delete all of this. I deleted it. The only thing that's left is this. And then I also marked this order block here, and also this buy side liquidity here. They came up here, they cleared it, and now I deleted it. Man, you guys made me miss my entry. I was waiting for this thing. But anyway, okay.
Yes, for this, I had a question too. So I'm a little bit struggling with my entries. So I mark my order block, and then a little pin like this, that was your entry too. You do the entry manual with the trigger finger, or you set an order on this line? How do you do this?
It depends. If I'm on the chart, I'll enter manually. If I'm going to be going out, let's say I want to go out, and then price is around here, or price is here. Yeah, and I need to go out and do something important. I'll put a limit order here. Then I'll put a limit order. But as long as I'm on the chart, I'll wait for price to come here. Then I'll sell here. So I think
yes, today in Euro NZD, I sit in front of my monitor and I see at it pins down, and I look, and then the stop hunt is back. So when it reached this area, you press the button.
Yeah.
Or how do you do this? I feel I look too long. I look too long for. Is this the entry? Is this the entry?
No, the moment price comes here, let's say I'm doing an aggressive entry. The moment it comes here, I sell. I click here and I sell quickly.
Boop.
I sell first, then I take. I don't put the stop loss. I first sell, click the sell. Then once that sell line is here, then I move my stop loss now. Because already I know my stop loss. From here to here is about 10 pips. That's my normal stop loss. My normal stop loss is 10 pips. So the moment the price comes here, I quickly sell. Once the sell order is here, then I now move this to my stop loss. Then I wait, and now I can now do something else. But you guys made me miss this. I was waiting for this setup the whole day, and now I missed it. It's okay. Tomorrow I'll get it tomorrow. This thing has been giving setups in London close. Even yesterday it was London close. Today again London close. But anyway, it's okay. Tomorrow I'll get it tomorrow.
So and one more question, and from the buy side and the sell side, I can mark the chart. I see, okay, that's a high, that's a high, that's a low, that's a low. But for me, it's don't talk to me. I don't know how is the direction. I'm a little bit struggling with this. I see, okay, the pin to the high, the pin to the high, the pin to the down.
What's the market structure though? What's your market structure?
Yes. Right. That's a little bit, I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Because the key is to know your market structure. If yesterday there was a lower low, there was a lower high yesterday. There was a lower low yesterday. So meaning today I'm waiting for a lower high. Right? Yeah, that's the key is market structure. Yesterday here, there was a lower low and a lower high. And the day close is a lower low. So meaning tomorrow I'm waiting. Today I was waiting for a lower high. So when price came here, and this was my order block, I'll be waiting to sell here. That's why I'm waiting to sell.
Okay.
The key is market structure. Know your market. If you can know your market structure, everything will be easy. As long as you know your market structure, everything will be easy. Know your market structure. Yesterday, what did you have? Did you have a lower low yesterday or lower high? So what are you expecting today? Yesterday, did you have did yesterday, or was it a higher high at the end of the day? So today I'm waiting for a higher low. If this, for example, this example here, the day closed as a higher high, meaning the next day I'm waiting for a higher low. Why? Because there was a higher high, higher low. BMS, higher high. So meaning tomorrow I'm waiting for a higher low. So this is the order block. So when price came the next day here, I'm looking to buy. I'm looking to buy because my market structure is bullish. I'm bullish.
Okay.
So always look at your market structure. Yes, what happened yesterday?
Okay, right.
Where am I now? Am I expecting a higher low, a lower high, or a lower low, a lower high? What was the last BMS? What was the last BMS? I think I'll send you that picture. Yeah. What was the last BMS?
Okay. Make more sense for me now.
That's why I'm saying that at least for the next 1 month, you need to practice, guys. At least use a demo macro account. Practice.